Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. Oh boy, what an energetic day today. Okay, what I'm going to have a look at, still using my runic tarot, entertainment only. I just want to have a really quick look at Lukashenko, um, and then I want to have a look at what's next for who is in power for the Kremlin. Or, well, I should just say Russia, because I think the Kremlin is going. I think it's not even going to be known as the Kremlin going forward. I don't quite know what Kremlin means in English. Um, okay, thank you. Um, I'm getting the word Kremlin is not going to be used going into the future to describe the Russian government. Super thanks to Have Courage, Be Kind for putting those timestamps on my yesterday's Kremlin video. If you hear my boys, let me know. If you see them, let me know. There's Meister and Narin. I know they're there. I hear my boys, but I haven't heard them before. So it was a very much blow my mind moment yesterday. So thank you for that. Okay, let's have a look at. I have read on Lukashenko before. I have seen that he will be ousted by the Belarusian people when the Kremlin falls, that Belarus and Crimea will become sovereign states in their own right, instead of having puppet governments installed by Russia. But I just want to have a look. Show me what Lukashenko's up to now. He's claiming that he negotiated the Wagner groups to turn back. I'm not. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Let's have a look. Entertainment only. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. I just got a real clench in my stomach there. That was just, okay. Show me Lukashenko going forward. What's in store for Lukashenko? Lukashenko. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm just feeling really, um, Lukashenko. You get what I mean. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah. Okay. Four of Cups. He was made an offer to turn a blind eye, is what I'm getting there. He was made an offer to rest on his laurels and sit back by Russia, by the Kremlin. When I say Russia, I'm not talking about the Russian people. I'm talking about those in the Kremlin in power. So okay, he was made this offer to wear it, is what I'm getting. Oh, okay. Oh, the Wagner guys are not happy with him. Really, really not happy with him. But yeah, he was made an offer to cover this up, turn a blind eye, do whatever by those in the Kremlin. Foundation of this reading, the Emperor card. Whoever is control of the Kremlin is at the base of this reading. In the past, Eight of Wands. A lot of information coming forward very quickly in the past. Not sure what this is, but yeah, I did say what's in for Lukashenko. Um, Eight of Swords, restriction, literally at the point of the sword. Immediate future for him. Okay, thank you. Now, it is the Sun card. It is about illumination and joy and all the rest of it. But the instant, now I use decks based on their images. I'm told to use particular decks by my boys because of the images. And the image I got from this was, if you think back to Egyptian mythology, and they had Ra, the sun, was it Ra, the sun god? Or whoever it was that would come down in the chariot and take the spirit of the deceased up into the heavens. Yeah, it's got that feel. It's got that feel, that card. Okay, externally for him, yeah, new start. Externally. Well, externally for Belarus, a new start for the country. Internally for Lukashenko. Yep. Don't think, well, that was also the Wagner group part about what they're going to do. Hopes and fears. Yeah, he's going to be stopped. Outcome for Lukashenko, the point of the sword. Seven of wands, having to defend himself as the fury is brought down. The lovers, the unbalanced relationship. Temperance, a rebalancing, a moderation. The agreement that he made. Also just feel, yeah, temperance, interesting. Okay, 9 of wands, boundaries being set in regards to the devil. New boundaries being set in regards to the devil. Surrender. Work going on behind the scenes to build a solid foundation. Okay, I don't know that he's actually going to pass away here, that he's going to be taken down, but I think he's going to be removed and here's the plan coming to fruition. I think he's going to be removed in regards to a new government. I think he's going to, going to read this slightly differently as well. I'll use these cards again. Tower moment. Ace of Swords. Point of the sword. Victory for, well, he's having to defend himself in the face of this victory, but this figure down the bottom in the face of what is coming. And I'm going to say a change of government here, a change coming, a new contract, a new agreement, a change coming towards a more feminine energy, balance and moderation, a feminine peace, boundaries being set as the information is brought forward against the devil. I'm going to say victory. This is telling me Belarus. I'm getting that Lukashenko is going to go. There's going to be, and I'm really getting the people are going to rise up and bring this new beginning. Because once we've got this victory card against this devil energy, we have work going on behind the scenes, a new plan coming to fruition in regards to the government. And then we have a King of Cups energy, a calm negotiator, diplomatic ruler coming forward, and Queen of Wands, my Zelensky Navalny energy that will work with. Okay, right. I've got Lukashenko going, and there is someone new coming in who is bringing this into the Belarusian government, who's bringing this energy. Okay, right. That's Lukashenko. Who's going to take over in the Kremlin? Now, I did a reading on this about 6 months ago, and it was really infighting. If you put Kremlin and have a look, I think it's called "Who's in Charge of the Kremlin?" If you put Kremlin in your search options, and I had a list, and I can't remember who came out on top of the list at that time, but it's time for an update. So, show me what's going on in the Kremlin. Just 4 cards, please. Then I'll go through the names. I've got 3 front runners, There's Nikolai Petroshev, Sergei Kiriyenko, and Alexander Diamin. And I'm sure I've butchered all those. Are the three. There are several that I read on. Dmitry Kovalev and Alexander Bortnikov, and I'm sure I butchered those completely, who there is no information on since May 2022, so I don't even know if they're still in existence. But I'm feeling those top three, so I'll have a look in regards to them. Yeah, information coming forward about them. I wonder these are the ones when I was talking about those ones that haven't been heard of. Yeah, I don't know that they may have gotten on the wrong side of things, and they're in confinement of some sort or restricted of some sort. Okay, to just show me the Kremlin, what's going on in the Kremlin, guys. I feel a huge lightness for some reason, despite what's like a weight is being lifted. After all the darkness that I was just reading, I just feel this huge weight being lifted. But what's going on in the Kremlin? Come on down, let's have a look. Russia, but also the birth of something new, something significantly new that will bring about new abundance. Challenged by healing, the star of hope, democracy, but healing. What's going on in the Kremlin? Queen of Wands, my Yulia Navalny, my Alexei Navalny, my Zelensky energy, the inspirational queen coming forward who is confident and bringing a new plan with passion. I just feel a huge lightness. In the past, the Queen of Swords. She's coming for the Kremlin. I'm putting it out there. This feminine energy. She's coming for the Kremlin. Yeah, okay. In the past, the wisdom, the logic, but also the brutal truth, but being brought forward in a feminine manner. Then the King of Swords. So she's the internal doing, he's the external doing. So there is internal machinations looking at the harsh truth with brutal reality, and has got this bring it on energy. And here's the king bringing it on, crowning this reading. I asked what's happening with the Kremlin, the immediate future for the Kremlin. Those in the Kremlin, not good. 5 of Pentacles, banished, out in the cold, wounded, having to look after themselves externally for the Kremlin. Those in the Kremlin. This is their corruption, their indolence, their lack of care for human life. Internally, the Kremlin, they think their money's going to protect them. They're living this life of luxury and think all is hunky-dory. However, hopes and fears, the rise of the feminine energy, powering over this masculine, the outcome. So many crossroads moments. Yeah, okay. Crossroads moment about which path this new homeland energy is going to take, this new healing. But look at the Valley of Light, the outcome for the Kremlin. Again, another queen, feminine energy coming to the fore, bringing an offer for them to, I'm going to say, step back. A lot of information coming forward. I'm not seeing bloodshed here. The Magician a manifestation of a new beginning. Restricted by their own. They're going to find themselves entrapped by their own messaging as they're uh, chewing on the dead wood is going to be overcome by this new energy. And here he is again, whoever this new leader energy is. Okay, it is a crossroads moment, but it does bring a new start. So I'm not seeing, we've got complete and utter downfall, the Ten of Swords, in the face of Prigozhin sacrifice and new agreements and contracts being made. And here is the other version of this. This is the masculine Zelensky, Navalny energy coming forward. Okay, at the base. An inevitable ending, an inevitability, a collective awakening, a call to arms, a rising up, and justice being wrought. Okay. I don't have massive bloodshed there, but it's very much about change coming. I'm not feeling a yes for any of those top contenders because I have seen the Kremlin will fall. It will come with an assassination of a Putin body double. Boy, I bet they're sweating bullets at the moment. Okay, thank you. I'm being shown that they've got a weird way of thinking over there, that there have been assurances made to the body double's family, to the body double, that his family will be really taken care of. This is just weird energy. In exchange for him being taken out. Okay, which will instigate the fall of the Kremlin. Entertainment only. I'm just trying to get my head around it. Now, it is subject. There are on-ramps and off-ramps, and there are crossroads, and there are decisions to be made all along the way. Oh, gosh, I just feel... Oh, okay. Right. Let's have a look. Can I ask a question, please, guys? Who will be the interim leader of the Kremlin? I've seen that there will be an interim leader before the likes of Navalny, Yulia, and Alexei step forward. There will be others of his ilk that will step into the council, but I do see an interim leader. Will the interim leader be Nikolai Patrushev, the current head of the Security Council, Putin's yes man? That's a definite no. Can I ask a question, please? Will the interim leader be the first Deputy Chief of Staff, another Putin yes man, Sergei Kiriyenko? Will the interim leader be Sergei Kiriyenko? Will the interim leader be Sergei Kiriyenko? That's a definite no. Will the interim leader be Alexander Dyamin, the governor of Tula Oblast? Will the interim leader be Alexander Dyamin? He oversaw the annexation of Crimea. He was the head of Department of Defense. Now he's the governor of Tula Oblast. Will he be the interim leader? Again, a no. I will ask, is it going to be Sergei Sobyanin? Sergei Sobyanin, he's the mayor of Moscow. Is it going to be Sergei Sobyanin? And they're telling me yes. Oh, I'm going to have to look into Sergei a little bit more. Sergei Sobyanin, the current mayor of Moscow. telling me yes. Okay, I'm going to, not today, I'm going to have a look into him a little bit further. Do some research on him. I don't know who he is. I just had him noted down as a possible. Okay, let's see how it plays. Thank you for joining me. That was a lot of ground covered today. Tomorrow I might have a look at the documents case, which in light of everything today seems rather insignificant, but it's not. It's super, super major. I'll have a look at that being moved to December, and might have a look at the Sergey dude. Okay, thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Take care.